Um,
Lack of color is wild.
Anywho, yeah, and then honestly, I don't really have anything else. But I do want to say that I have seen. I don't, J. Rob's not in the not in the streaming neck of the woods like that. He does have his favorite streamers. We love the Kai Cenat agent. We love Phantom. We love all those people.
Yeah.
Tylil James, right? Kai's friend.
Yeah.
So he has been, there's allegations, there's SA allegations towards him from the singer Jourdin. What's her name? Jourdin. Let me Google. I almost didn't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Jourdin Pauline, and that's the girl that claimed that everyone stole her swoop bang in the front, even though Betty Boop had it first. That's the one, and she's like a singer. I didn't know she used the title streamer. I know that she was a singer and she appeared on everyone's stream for promo, but I didn't know that she was considering herself. I didn't know that she had her own streaming account. I didn't know that. But she will always be at like all the. I always see her in the background when I would watch like the streamers or whatever, and she always just made sure she just was seen, trying to push it. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Seen and heard.
So she came out with a story about how Tylil allegedly sexually assaulted her at the streaming award after party. There's a streamers award that happened last week, and so she claimed that he SA'd her at an after party, and some people don't believe her, some people do, and of course people say, oh, why are you telling the internet? Go to the police. She said that she plans on going to the police. Tylil came out and said that he denied it, saying like I have never sexually assaulted anyone. She claims that he did. So I'm just waiting to see what the results. I'm not going to talk about that too much right now because I want to see more information. So once more information comes out, I will be on here talking about it because I do have some thoughts. But I will say this though, when it comes to Jourdin Pauline and people like when there are allegations towards someone that's popular or whatever, like Tylil, people are prone to not believe someone like Jourdin Pauline because she always wants to be seen. She's always on all the people's been the Don, everyone's stream. She's always on everyone's stream trying to be seen, and she has seen to she's a beautiful girl, and so like she uses her beauty a lot, which is fine. And she has seemed to be like very sensual on people's stream, like just being very sensual, moving, and she wears like revealing clothing sometimes and like all those things, so people will use that against her. But I'm not going to talk too much on that. I'm going to wait to see what the facts are, and then I'll come on here and discuss what I think. But when it comes to these things, it's always a popularity contest. Who likes who more, and what side they're going to lean on more. And so I do think that something had to happen for it to be this. So I just want to know the details of what happened. They said that Tylil has a girlfriend. I think he does have a girlfriend. So, and I don't put it past guys to cheat on their girlfriend. So I don't put it past him that he would cheat on his girlfriend. So there's that. So we'll see. We'll see the details. So I'll talk about it when I get more. So I will be on here to talk about it. But yes. But real quick, speaking of the streamer awards. There were some things that happened. I don't have it on my list right now because I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about it, but I'll discuss it. There was some Kai Cenat was like one of the big winners of the Streamers Awards. What's it? Let me see. What's it called? I keep calling it Streamers Awards.
Is it? Was another name for it?
Let me see. Yeah, so Kai Cenat was one of the big winners at the Streamer Awards. I Show Speed won some stuff, and Phantom won some stuff. So Kai Cenat, he's one of the bigger names. So there was like a distasteful like Diddy joke. They said that he looks like Diddy now because of the haircut.
Oh, yeah,
but people always use that joke even during his Mafia-thon. But it was just so overused now, and now someone is using it, like the host is using it as a joke at the Streamer Awards, and it's just weird. It's weird, especially after the Diddy documentary is out right now.
Right.
It's just so weird and distasteful, and the joke is played out, and it's just like, the joke isn't funny when it's like made outside of the group. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's not funny no more. So, of course, there were some bad jokes that happened at the Streamer Awards where like people thought it was racially insensitive. People thought that some of the jokes were racially insensitive. They had some racial undertones to it. They asked Rakai at one point, "Oh, when was the last time you stole?" or something about stealing. Made a joke about him stealing or whatever because he did get banned. He got banned for quote unquote stealing or whatever. But they made a joke about it. The jokes were just they weren't funny, and they also were racially insensitive. It was just weird. Right. So I will say this though, when it comes to these award shows, pick the right hosts. And I feel like if you know that people of color are going to be the big winners of the night, make sure you have a person of color as the host. And if you want to make these jokes, hire a comedian that's a whole, I think that Benadon would have been a great choice for the Streamer Awards. And maybe Tylil, he's energetic. If you know that people of color are going to win big at the stream at an award show, make sure you have a person of color that's hosting and that's funny, because we know what jokes to say and what jokes not to say and how to make it funny. You know what I mean? Don't have like an awkward Asian girl go up there like, oh, Diddy, you look like Diddy. Like, it's not gonna hit. And then a white girl on the stage saying, hey, Rakai, do you like stealing? Like this shit like that. No, like, just do better. Just do better. That was weird. Do better. Yeah, so that's really all from me on my list.